Welcome folks to my exhibition, photographic exhibition in Clydebank Museum and Art Gallery within Clydebank Town Hall. I'm going to take you a walk round for all the people who couldn't make it down, and also a reminder we all did. So let's go in. We come into the exhibition, and the first up is Duke as a Dragon. This is one of the kelpies. This is normally the head down kelpie, but I take this one from the side and flipped it around, and I think it makes him look quite like a dragon, so it's entitled Duke as a Dragon. And down here we have one of the RAF planes that were doing bump landings at Glasgow Airport, flying by my house. And in my mind it just felt like the wheels coming out for the landing, looked like talons, and it looked like he's trying to land on top of the lamppost. So that's, look ma, I'm a pigeon. Here we have Mr. Ian Donaldson. I love this picture of Ian, deep in thought. What he said was that this picture was, he just got around a standing ovation from the crowd, and he was taking it all in. And his thought there was, and he said this in his own words, where it felt like he just climbed a mountain and all his friends were waiting at the top to greet him. That's Mr. Ian Donaldson. Here we have Gary Newman Acoustics. This was from last year's acoustic tour at Glasgow. Again, Gary gives me a photo pass for the gigs, so I get to take fantastic pictures like this. I really like this one. Made it black and white. I think it just pops better in black and white, because we've got Gary in colour. This was an intruder tour. Again, really appreciate the access Gary gives me to take pictures. Next up we've got the Mac Commitments, my wee sister's band. These guys are fantastic at what they do. Commitments tribute band. Full of soul, Scottish saviours of soul, and my sister there. Fantastic guys. Brilliant band to go see. If you get a chance to go see them, do it, because it's fun. You'll dance your feet off. It's Gary Newman in blue. This is one, I think it was a Savage tour, but again I just like it. It just pops with the action. You don't need to see his face to know who it is. Again, love it. Up here we've got Big Stevie from the Mac Commitments, giving it to the crowd. Stevie's always a great front man, always a great showman, and let's just see, it's good to see. And down here we've got That Sinking Feeling. It's down at Bowen Harbour with all the wrecks, all the wrecked boats. I think it's really nice, I like it, quite like that. And we've got Rico, Miss You Man, fantastic Rico. This was taken at his album launch a good few years ago now, but still much missed, mate. I don't use Photoshop much. In fact, I used it and then ditched it because I couldn't get my head around it. I can't read manuals. I don't read things like that. I can't take the information in. But I did this one and then used it. It's made it a daytime picture to night time. And I used a bit called Neon Glow, which made the edges all glow up like that, so that's how I got that effect. But I really like it, and a lot of people commented on it, and I like it. Hoverfly 1 year clear to land. This was a wee hoverfly flying about my garden one day when I was sunbathing, sitting in the sun enjoying the day. And I just was hovering around, and I grabbed my phone quickly and snapped this one. I really like it, really good. And this is Saffron from Republica. Become a very good friend. She calls me and Tracy our Scottish family, my pal Tracy. And I love it about Safi, you're brilliant, thank you. And thank you again for the access you give me to take the pictures. This is Mont Blanc. This was taken from an aeroplane window, I think coming back from Milan or something one day. Again, the pilot said, one side said, people on the left, look out the window, you'll see Mont Blanc. And I managed to snap this up against the plane window, trying not to get the reflection back. So I'm pleased with the results for that. And we've got Frozen in Time 2. This is another water bubble one. So it's just a soap bubble blown onto the hedge and frozen. It freezes in front of you and it's fantastic to watch it. So just all go in front of you and freeze. That's that one. Here we've got Feeding Bee. This is a wee bee in a wee bush at my front gate, my neighbour's bush. It attracts the bees galore and they love it, and the hedge itself just hums. It's great to see, fantastic. And down here we get the wonderful Mr. Pete Wiley and the mighty Wah. Again, Pete gives me access to take pictures. Fantastic man, fantastic man. Lovely to see you a few weeks ago too. Brilliant, thank you mate. Scottish summer. It's just typical, isn't it? You put the chairs out, going to get a glass of water, and it snows. But not really, but it's the idea behind it. I just really like it. That's the Scottish summer. This is Cranside at Cranside. So can't take this picture anymore because we took that place apart after the building got bought out. So this is where I used to work. But I like the symmetrical lines, and then the fact that you can see the crane or the cran through the slats with the pergolas. Really like it. Mr. Eddie London, China Crisis. Again, him and Gary give me access to take pictures, and it's really good to do. And we've got Mr. Gary Daly. This one was taken last year when the exhibition was on, and Gary actually announced to the audience that I was taking pictures for them that night, and I had an exhibition over here, the one I had last year over here in Clydebank Town Hall, and he was very pleased to announce that they were in it. A wee expletive used as well, but never mind, I can't use that for this video. And we spin round and we come over to the other half of the event, and this is Mr. George Porter, simple-minded, also Deacon Blues. George is a wonderful man. He gives me access to take pictures of his gigs and put me in contact with a few people, so thank you very much for that, George, appreciated. I hope you liked the pictures I got from Friday. Glenn Gregory, Heaven 17. Again, another band that gives me access to take pictures through Martin Ware, and I can get pictures like this, and I really appreciate that I can get pictures like this because they give me a pass and I don't get hassle from the bouncers. Mr. Steve Strange, troubled man in his own life. Steve Strange from Visage, again, really nice, really nice person, really nice person. Garden Fox, this is a wee fox was lying in my garden, back garden. I was just trying to do the dishes, and he was sitting in the garden, sitting in the sun. He's all curled up. Actually, I had to tap the window so he'd look up, and I said, you look up, and then snuggle back down again and just went back to sleep. Fair enough. Enjoy my garden, mate. Tony from Terrorvision. Myself and my wee sister, I've seen Terrorvision quite a few times, and we've met Tony a few times, and he always remembers us. And this was taken at the bandstand. My wee and my sister were standing at the front, and Tony recognised us, and that's why he's come up and he's went, hello, sort of idea. This is Mr. Steve Harris. Steve Harris is Gary Newman's guitarist. Again, Gary gives me the access to take pictures. Steve's a brilliant showman. Pussycat off stage, absolute wonderful gentleman, really nice. But on stage he's a maniac. On stage his personality just flips. And he's brilliant. He puts on such a show. And I can get pictures like this. Michaela from Star Child, a charity I help out a lot with, and I quite often donate special pictures for the auctions when she does that for Africa. Always happy to help out Michaela. I'm really pleased you came along, and at the moment as we record this, Michaela's using this picture as an avatar on Facebook, so I'm pleased with that. Great recognition like that, that's fantastic. Nesting. This was a wee pigeon that was obviously grabbed a big twig, taken through my window. So I've got a wee app on this phone that makes things look like a painting. and you can tweak it a wee bit. So through the window it was a wee bit blurry, a wee bit not fully weird like it normally, but using the app I can change it and make it really, really nice. So I think it really works really, really well as a and I don't shy away to tell people I've used a phone app like that, so that's fine. Having 17, Martin wearing Glenn Gregory. Again, Martin gives me the access through both the love of Billy Mackenzie of the Associates. Thanks again, Martin, for the access. It's Crocus 2. I had a Crocus one last year, but it's a different one. I just like the sun coming down. I had to get right down onto the ground, lie flat on the ground to take this, but I enjoyed it. It's good. Three Amigos. So we've got Brian Nasher, Ian Prowse and Martin Metcalf. Nasher from Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Ian Prowse from Ian Prowse Paley Amsterdam, and Martin Metcalf from Goodbye Mr Mackenzie and Filthy Tongues. Peloton. Again, this was taken last year at the UCI cycle event in Glasgow, when the exhibition was on last year. Again, got a nice wee picture of them coming round the corner down University Avenue and into Byers Road. But again, using the app, it makes it look like a painting. I think it turned out really, really well. I really, really like this version of it. I think it makes it look stunning. Somebody said to me it's very craft work, which I'll take that. Honey, I Shrunk the Tommy. Again, space, fantastic band, fantastic bunch of guys, and again they give me access to take pictures. So Franny's a mad case. Tommy he's jumping everywhere, climbing. I always say to people, what did Tommy climb today? But he jumped on the dome riser, and I just think it makes look the perspective looks like Franny is shrinking him down. He's twiddling a button on his keyboard, and he's shrunk Tommy right down to a miniature. My perspective anyway. Again, another one of Nasher, belting it out, man. This is a live gig last year. I really like it. I think it turned out really, really well, and it shows he's given it effort for it. And next up is almost the star of the show, Ducky. Come in, the water's fine. Everybody seems to like this one. It makes people smile, and for perspective, should I say? Here's Ducky. That's him. That's the size of him. It's tiny. Right, I brought him along. There we go. That's Ducky. And over here we have Frosty. This was coming home from work late one night, and it had been foggy, but it was down about -10 or something. And the fog lifted, but the frog had clung to the tree, and it looked dead frosty. One of my friends said it was very Joy Division, atmospheric type picture, so I'll take that as well. Brilliant. The picture has never been publicly shown before. I've had it on my Facebook a couple of times, but never in public display. I took this from coming back from Liberty Island on the Liberty Ferry. Another picture we can never take again, and I think it's very nice, so I'll just keep it in. And we come to the end, and last but not least, we've got Mr. Ian Prowse, again, Pelly, Amsterdam. Ian kept us sane through lockdown by having a Friday night gig in his house and broadcasting it live on Facebook. He did us proud, mate. Thank you very much for keeping us all sane, and hopefully see you in Glasgow again soon. Thank you very much, folks. So that's it. That's your tour of my exhibition, Clydebank 2024. Thanks for everybody who managed down. Thanks for everybody who's going to be watching this online. Please feel free to leave any comments, and we'll hopefully see you down here at the Clydebank Museum and Art Gallery within Clydebank Town Hall some point next year, when I hopefully get another one. Thanks very much for watching, folks. Take care.